Back in the 70s and 80s, Washington, D.C. sponsored the Officer Friendly program. This program was dedicated to building a trusting relationship between the children located in low-income communities and the police. I remember our Officer Friendly like it was yesterday. He had this short afro with sideburns and this thick mustache. Once a week, he would either come to our classrooms or our neighborhood and give us safety tips like look both ways before crossing the street, never get into a car with a stranger, and other helpful tips. The best part was, after teaching us our safety lessons, he would either play with us, sit and talk with us, or better yet, give us candy! My childhood was filled with a lot of bad memories, but when I think of all the good memories that I had as a child, Officer Friendly definitely comes to mind. So when my subscribers suggested Officer Tommy Norman for September's Blue Line Hero Award, I had to look this guy up on the internet. And let me tell you, after watching this particular video, I knew I found this month's winner. Officer Tommy Norman is a longtime police officer who has worked for the North Little Rock Police Department since 1998. Officer Norman has patrolled some of the toughest neighborhoods in North Little Rock, Arkansas. He is known for building positive relationships within the Black communities that he patrols. For years, Officer Norman has built a positive reputation for police officers in North Little Rock, Arkansas, and beyond. His unorthodox approach to policing includes being active on social media by posting thousands of pictures, videos, and posts to his social media platforms. Officer Norman also takes pride in volunteering at the Boys and Girls Club and the Police Athletic League with those who he serves and protects. He uses his positive social presence to inspire the world where the police are often seen in a negative light. It goes without saying that Officer Norman is very generous with his time, but he's also very thoughtful with fundraising and finances for children in low-income homes. He is credited for donating 50 backpacks and $50 gift cards to young children at a local school. He also participates in the Shop with a Cop program geared to helping financially struggling students within the community. Officer Norman was a hidden secret until the rapper Killer Mike shared with the CNN host how he follows a police officer on Instagram that is connecting with the inner city youth. Here's Officer Norman explaining the experience.
Well, you know, to the CNN story, they contacted the North Little Rock Police Department, and Killer Mike, who is very established in the Atlanta community, and he gives back a lot there, he was following me and following the work that I do. Had no idea until we got a call from the CNN, and so, you know, it was very powerful that we were able to share our story to the world and to the nation. And so, from then, all the eyes have been on us in North Little Rock, and so it's inspired other people, other police departments to go out and make a difference. And so it's been a domino effect of a lot of good taking place across the world.
Officer Norman enjoys connecting with the people inside the North Little Rock community. Not only is it his passion, but it's also his sincere friendship with the local citizens.
The heart is more powerful than the badge. And, you know, you have to lead with your heart. You know, you carry the gun, you wear the badge, you have the uniform, you drive the police car, but you've got to get out and make a difference, right? You've got to get out of your police car, you've got to walk the streets, sit on some front porches, get to know people and get to know their story. If you see kids in the neighborhood playing basketball, throwing the football, or just walking down the street, it's vital that you get out and you spend time with them. Even a 2-minute visit can make a huge difference. Those kids are going to remember that. Birthday parties, you know, softball games, baseball games, football games. You'll get a lot of invitations to attend those. You have to attend those. You have to go out and support. Even off duty, even out of your uniform. You know, if a kid sees you in street clothes, they'll do a double take at first. Like, is that Officer Norman? You know, but when you do that, then to them, you've proven to them that you really do care. You know, taking out of your own time. And I want to stress that it's not just me. it's the entire North Little Rock Police Department that goes out and makes a difference. Our Chief of Police, Mike Davis, he sets the standards high for his officers to go out and make a difference and be friends. And so it's a humbling experience for sure.
Due to the disappointing statistics showing 72% of black children being raised in single mother homes, it's understandable how many young black youths are in need of a positive male mentor. Officer Norman takes pride in being their role model.
You're a hero to kids. When you put that uniform on, whether you want to be or not, you're a role model. You're a hero, a real life hero, not one that they see on TV that they can never meet. You know, and it's a powerful job. And even after 17 years, I still treat my job as a police officer as day one on the job, and you have to do that. You know, I could tell you story after story after story, but kids expect your visits. You know, when they see a police car coming, and they literally just bolt out of their front door, right, to come and see you, and you know that visit will make their day, and they ask you when can you come back to visit, and so. You know, a lot of the kids out there, they lack a mentor in their life, right? And so to see a police officer coming down the street and spending time with them, that really makes a difference in their lives. We do have areas that we have problems with, but I can tell you this, that the more time you spend in those areas, right, the more time you get out and you spend time with the kids. If you spend time with a kid, they're going to spread the word, right? They're going to tell their aunts, they're going to tell their uncles, they're going to tell anybody that they know that officer came and spent time with them. So that's the word of mouth, right? That kind of spreads positive light on the police department.
One of the things that I really like about Officer Norman is how being a positive role model to the community as a police officer is not just a 9-to-5 job for him. In his own words, it's something that runs through his veins. And every day, he's thinking of ways of making a difference in the lives of the people who live in the inner city.
Well, I'll know that when my time comes to pass along the torch, that I'm going to be at peace knowing that I did my part in making an impact and bridging the gap. It runs through my blood. You know, even on my days off, I'm always looking for ways to go out and change someone's life, to go out and, you know, meet somebody or somebody I haven't, like yesterday in an area in North Little Rock called Rose City. There's a lady, Miss Shirley Miller, that I haven't seen in a while. So, you know, I just can't sit at home and flip through the channels. I've got to get out and make a difference. I've got to get out and just do something. You know, when it runs through your blood and you live it, eat it, and breathe it, it's something that you're committed to every day. So as a giver, as a public servant, you don't have a day off. So, and that's part of what it's to be, is to be a public servant and make a difference. You have to be called to do being a police officer. It's not an easy job, right? But it's a job that if you go out every day, every month, every year and make a difference, then people see that, then you know, it's makes for a more peaceful place to live.
Officer Norman is awesome, and it's really good to see him make a difference and enjoying himself in the process. With his dedication, courage, and sincere love for the citizens of North Little Rock, Arkansas, it gives me great pleasure to award Officer Tommy Norman with the Blue Line Hero Award for September 2016. Congratulations, Officer Norman. You are a mentor to all of us. If you would like to check out Officer Norman's work personally, I have provided links to his Facebook and Instagram account in the description box below. Feel free to join his platform and send him some encouraging words. Let him know you care and to keep up the good work. This is Tree from treeoflogic.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.